Hello and welcome to my creative space. Thank you so much for joining me on another DIY video. If you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe and join this creative squad. Today I am bringing you some Christmas DIYs. Thank you so much for watching. Let's start with the first one. For this project, I'm going to be using these items from Dollar Tree: a wooden plank, 2 wreath hangers, 2 candle holders, some green moss. I'm also going to use some greenery, and I'm going to use some white paint and a floral foam. The first thing I'm going to do is take the wooden plank and I'm going to paint mine white. You can paint it any color you like or leave it as is. I don't paint this fully on the other side. I leave the center alone. Next, I'm going to take the 2 red hangers and I'm going to unfold the squared end. Later on, I do decide to remove it and I will show you how. For now, if you want to use it as long as it is, then take some pliers and just push into the crease and that will help you unfold that end. And there you have it. Okay, I forgot to mention this, but you will also need 4 tumbling blocks. I don't have any, so what I did is grab some scraps of wood I had laying around and I cut it small, and I took some gold acrylic paint and I painted all those 4 pieces. And now it's time to start putting these pieces together. So what I'm going to do is take the tumbling blocks and I'm going to place them on top of the red hangers just to see where I need to glue my wooden plank. And as you can see, I left the inside of the wooden plank plain because I thought it would be easier to glue the foam later on. Now here is where I decide to remove the ends because I did not like the creases, and as you can see, it was so easy. You just bend it down and they come right off, and they are gonna get a little shorter, but I prefer them this way. Now once I figure out where each block is going to go, I take some hot glue and start gluing them. I did go back later and added some E6000 because the hot glue was not holding onto the metal, so I highly suggest you to get some E6000 and use that instead of the hot glue if you don't want to have to be dealing with the metal pieces coming off. Now for the top, I'm gonna add some hot glue and glue my wooden plank on there. I noticed that the tumbling blocks attached to the top wooden piece were not having an issue on gluing. It was more so the metal with the little tumbling blocks. So I would say use E6000 for best results. Then after everything is glued together, our sleigh is coming to life. Now we gotta give it more life. I'm gonna hot glue the floral foam into the middle of our sleigh, and then after that I'm going to take my greenery and cut all those pieces apart so it's easier to place them on there. Now I'm gonna take some hot glue and the floral moss and I'm going to start gluing that onto it. I choose to add some hot glue onto it so it can hold it in. I don't add a whole bunch because I do need the space to be able to stick our greenery in there. So this is what it looks like once it's all fully completed with moss. Then I start with the greenery, placing it all around. Then I remember I need to place my candle holders first before we continue, and that's what I do. I find their spots. I don't glue these ones. These ones are very heavy and I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. Then I added all the greenery, and after that was placed, I started adding the white, sparkly, and silver greenery. And now all is left is to add some candles to the candle holders, and that is all for this DIY. I love how this Christmas sled centerpiece turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, I hope you loved the first idea. Do not leave because I got another one coming and I know you're gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also check out my Instagram, especially TikTok, because I do post extra content over there. Ideas that don't make it to this channel, but they are great as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let's jump into the next DIY. For the next project, I'm using this scrap of wood in the shape of a triangle, that Christmas tree that is actually from Hobby Lobby. I purchased it last year, that pack of stars, the candle holder, and also some ribbon from Dollar Tree and some greenery. The next step is to choose the color you want to paint your Christmas tree. I mixed this green apple barrel paint with some black and created this dark green color that I really love. Now, I was looking at my Dollar Tree for Christmas wooden trees, but I could not find any because they don't have that much Christmas stuff out. And so I had to cut my own. So I'm sorry I don't have one to reference, just use whatever you have handy. The next step, I'm gonna take 2 of the stars from that Dollar Tree pack and some gold paint, and I will paint one of them. The other one, I'm gonna leave it alone. The plain one, I'm gonna glue it to the green tree, and the gold one, I'm going to glue it to the white tree. Again, those little adorable Christmas trees are from Hobby Lobby. I bought it last year, and I think it was a pack of 3, and they were very cheap. I just can't remember how much, probably $2, $3. It was very worth it. So check out Hobby Lobby because they do carry some adorable stuff that are Dollar Tree priced. And now I'm going to take the Dollar Tree candle holder. As you can see, mine was already painted. Just paint it any color you want. I'm going to leave mine white because I just think all these colors are going to pop more on that white candle holder. Next, I'm gluing the 2 little trees together. And then I'm going to glue those to the candle holder. Once they are all glued together, you can leave it as is, or you can go the extra step and add some greenery and some ribbon. I am using this greenery from Dollar Tree. I found it last year, and I'm sure they're gonna be back with some more that is cuter and newer. Like I said, my Dollar Tree does not have a lot of the Christmas stuff out yet, but you know, just find whatever you can. And then this is just an idea. Then I grabbed this Dollar Tree ribbon, and I created a cute bow because I really needed to cover that space. Then I decided to add the pop of red and zip tied both of those together, and then I'm just gonna glue the greenery right on top, and that is going to be all. This is such an easy DIY. You can create a bunch of them and lay them on your mantle or use them for whatever you want. I think it turns out super cute. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, if you made it all the way to the end, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know down below in the comments what your favorite DIY is. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you on my next DIY. Bye.